Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Okonye. I'm a student of Üsküdar University. I'm currently studying international relations and political science. It is about international relations. International relations deals with the study between national countries, your nation and other countries, the world in general, diplomacy, economy, health, business, everything. And there are international organizations like African Union, ECOWAS, United Nations. If you study international relations, you get to be a foreign minister, an ambassador. You get to work with embassies. You can be a diplomat. You can have a diplomatic passport. You can travel the world in general because you have to be assigned to different nations to represent your country. Yeah, so some of my personal experience I've experienced while studying international relations. At the beginning, it was very, very hard. Because I took a gap year, from secondary school to university, so the transition wasn't easy at all. Sometimes I would be reading and I would be crying. It was so hard because I thought that it's just going to be a little bit harder than secondary school, but really it was a whole lot harder. I couldn't be reading on a secondary school level anymore. I started to read, and things are eventually better. Let's not forget that I had to cry to God numerous times. I don't understand what was going on. Sometimes I even felt like, I should switch my course. Maybe if I go to another course, it would be better. But then I had to trust God's plan for my life. And one thing I always do, that before I read for any of my exams, I was like, Holy Spirit, come and help me. I'm about to read for this test I'm writing. Help me. And He will always help me. Let me give you guys a story time. So, in the recent test I just read here, because my tests were back to back, so I had already read the weekend in advance. So that Tuesday I just read, so, okay, yes, I've read already, let me just wrap up my reading. And I slept off. By 4 a.m. the police really tapped me and said, Sarah, imagine the questions that you're asking this exam is not the way you read it. What do you mean by that? After my hours of reading, I said, stand up. And I stood up and I sat down and he showed me how I should read it. And I read it how he said I should read it. Mind you, had an exam by 9 in the morning. So I read it how he said I should read it. Going into the example, the first question, number 1, was the exact thing that he told me to. So yeah, if you want to study international relations, you have to read. Because it's not just about your country alone, it's about the whole wide world. Even things that are happening in the past, because past affects the future. You guys, some advice for me. First thing first, God first. God in the beginning, God in the middle, God in the end. It is God. No other person but God. It's only God that can help you because it's the one that knows your tomorrow. He knows your future. There's something while I was in FA that an alumni came and said, and it has stuck with me ever since. It says, I don't know what my future holds, but I know who holds my future. I may be worried now, I may be scared, I may be anxious, but I am relaxed because I know that the one who holds my future, God, has better plans than I do for me. His best plans are way better than the greatest plans I have for my life. So you have to trust in God's plan. Go with confidence. Shyness hasn't gotten anymore. You may think, I don't want to say this because of what people say. Build connection, build relationships. You never know when you may need someone's help. With your lecturers, with your friends, your classmates. Build relationships. You never know when that person will know someone that knows someone that knows someone somewhere that would eventually help you. Aim for the sky. So if you're going to fall, you follow the moon. You're not falling on it. You're not following the ground. Aim for the very top. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself grace. Don't say mean things to yourself. Speak what you want to speak. Speak the right words. And eventually, in conclusion, God has your back. He's aware of your future. He's aware of your tomorrow. You have no need to panic. Get rid of anxiety and overthinking. Anxiety will take you nowhere. It will take you nowhere at all. success in your exams, in your future endeavors, in everything you set your hand to do, you would surely prosper.